A nationwide air raid evacuation drill involving citizens was held today for the first time in 6 years as part of the ongoing 4-day Ulchi Civil Defense Exercise. The drill focused on prompt evacuation scenarios in the event of missile provocations, among others. Our Song Yoo-jin was at one of the sites.
For the first time in 6 years, South Korea on Wednesday carried out a nationwide air raid evacuation drill. This to enhance the nation's readiness against potential airstrikes like nuclear missile attacks, cyber intrusions, and drone terror. The same drill was carried out in May, but only at schools and public institutions. This time, it included the general public, except regions designated as special disaster zones due to the impact of this year's heavy rainfall. At 2 p.m. sharp, the country came to a standstill with the blaring of the minute-long air raid warning siren. Citizens swiftly made their way to nearby safety shelters like subway stations and basements.
So out of the more than 17,000 evacuation shelters nationwide, people can find the nearest ones on the Emergency Ready app like this, as well as the standard mobile navigation apps and also the National Disaster and Safety Portal.
To minimize disruption and inconvenience, hospitals, subways, trains, airplanes, and vessels operated as usual. But commuters on subways and trains were required to remain inside the stations for 15 minutes. During this time, they had the chance to learn CPR and take a look at counterterrorism equipment. Drivers were required to park on the side of the road so they could listen to safety instructions through radio broadcasts. For non-Koreans, the Interior Ministry distributed leaflets in 8 different languages at airports, immigration offices, and hotels across the country.
But every month we have like a test of sirens every first Sunday, but it's not like that we have to run to underground. It's like only like a siren and that's it, but nothing like more.
At 2:15 p.m., with the issuance of the guard alarm, people were allowed to leave the shelters, but with a sense of caution. 5 minutes later, the alarm was lifted, meaning that the 20-minute drill came to a close. When the next one will be held will be decided either late this year or early next. Song Yoo-jin, Arirang News.